Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve day 8 problem of this month on LeetCode. And today is 8th March, so happy Women's Day to everyone. So now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So today we are going to solve problem number 3005, that is count elements with maximum frequency. Okay, so it is an easy problem, and in this problem we are given with an array nums consisting of positive integers, and we have to return the total frequencies of elements in nums such that those elements all have the maximum frequency. Okay, and the frequency of an element is the number of occurrences of that element in the array. So let's understand this with an example here. So this is a nums array of positive integers given to us. So here let's calculate the frequency of each number. So what is the frequency of 1 here? So frequency of 1 here is 2, right? What is the frequency of 2 in this nums array? The frequency of 2 in this nums array is 2, right? What is the frequency of 3 in this nums array? The 3's frequency is just 1, right? And what is the frequency of 4 in this nums array? That is nothing but 1. Okay, so here what is the maximum frequency? So maximum frequency is this 2, right? This 2 is the maximum frequency, and this 2 is also the maximum frequency. Okay, and both these elements 1 and 2 appears 2 times in our array, and this is the maximum frequency of any two numbers, right? So we have to just add these two numbers. Okay, we have to add these two numbers and return the output. So what is the output of for this problem? That is nothing but 4. Okay, so first we are going to calculate the frequency of each number in our array. Okay, and after calculating the frequency, we are going to find what is our maximum frequency, and then after finding the maximum frequency, we are going to return the sum of their maximum frequencies. Okay, so here in this example 2, so number 1 is 1 time, right? Number 1 is 1 time, number 2 is also 1 time, number 3 is also 1 time, number 4 is also 1 time, and number 5 is also 1 time, right? All the numbers are 1 time, right? So now what is the maximum frequency? Maximum frequency here is nothing but 1 only, right? And how many numbers have frequency 1 here? So all these numbers have frequency 1. So we are just going to add all these maximum frequencies, and we are going to give the result as 5. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with this problem, right? So here one more thing. So nums of I is equal to 1 to 100. Okay, so that simply means that we have numbers from 1 to 100, right? 100 is also included. Okay, so these are the numbers which are part of our nums array, right? 1 to 100. And what is the total length of nums? Nums total length is also 100, right? So these constants are given to us. So now let's solve this problem with the code, right? So here first of all we are going to, let's take one variable max frequency, which is going to keep the track of the max frequency that we are going to get in our array. Okay, so starting with int max frequency is equal to 0, right? And then create one frequency array where we are going to store the frequency of each element. New int, and here I am giving size as 101, and you know the reason, right? So since the numbers are in range 1 to 100, okay, numbers are in range from 1 to 100, that is why my frequency array I am giving this size 101, right? So this is done. Now after that I am going to use for each loop for int num. I am going to iterate over all the elements in my nums array one by one. Okay, and then I am going to update the frequency of that particular number. So frequency num plus plus. So in this way we are going to count the frequencies of each number in my array, and I am going to update my max frequency as well. So my max frequency is equal to math.max of my max frequency and my current frequency that I'm going to get. So frequency num, right? So this is done. So here I'm keep tracking of the maximum frequency that I'm going to get in my array. So once this is done, we have to return the sum, right? So let's initialize sum as 0 initially. Int sum is equal to 0. Then run one more loop for int I is equal to 0 I is less than equal to 100 and I plus plus. Okay, so we have to find the sum of the max frequency, right? Number of max frequencies. So for that, if my frequency of any element I is equal to my max frequency, then only that I am going to perform the addition, right? Max frequency, then in that case I have to add that sum is equal to sum plus max frequency. Okay, so this is done. Now in the end we are just going to return sum. Okay, so that's it as part of this problem. So now let's try to run our code and see. So just 17 lines of code and all the test cases has been passed here. So now let's submit it. So our solution is accepted, right? And I hope that you guys are clear with this problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. And if you think that there is any more better solution than this, then please comment that. Okay, so now meet you in the next video. Keep coding and keep practicing. Thank you. Bye bye.